Look at those worms.
Oh my god!
I've got an experiment that's going to knock the socks off of your young scientists, maybe even you too. Today we're going to make some worms out of sodium alginate. What is sodium alginate? It's basically a thickening agent used in foods. Kind of like the way cornstarch is used to thicken up soups, sodium alginate is used for the same thing. It's actually a much more efficient thickening agent. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. The second ingredient is calcium chloride. You might remember this from our precipitation video. We're basically going to make two solutions. Solution A of sodium alginate, solution B of calcium chloride. We're going to inject with some plastic syringes solution A into solution B. And we're going to do it in such a way where we're going to form our snakes. As soon as solution A comes into contact with solution B, it forms a polymer and it becomes completely rubbery and not soluble in water whatsoever. This one's a lot of fun. Be sure to save it for later or share it with a friend or just leave a comment down below so I know you like it. Okay, first thing we're going to do is make solutions of calcium chloride. We're going to first put maybe half a teaspoon of calcium chloride in water. We're doing this twice because we have two young chemists with us today. Go ahead and stir that in. Okay, so once you've made your solutions of calcium chloride, they should look like that. Don't worry if they're a little bit cloudy. Calcium chloride tends to be a little bit difficult to dissolve in water. So next, we're going to take our sodium alginate powder and just dissolve it in some water. Now, I heard that sodium alginate is very difficult to dissolve in water, so we're going to shake it, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So first we're going to take, let's call it half a teaspoon of sodium alginate. Common thickening agent, just like cornstarch. And get that into the water. This container happens to be a very common container with a lid. We've all seen them. We all use them in our houses. We all get soup delivered in them. We're going to use this. We're going to take this and we're going to shake it. All right, let's get that lid off. It looks like a lot of the sodium alginate did not dissolve. That is not a problem. So since we have two scientists with us today, we're going to make two sodium alginate solutions, just like we made two calcium chloride solutions. If you have some sodium alginate on the top that does not dissolve, feel free to take a spoon and scoop it away, because the water underneath is going to be nice and thick, as if you added some cornstarch to it. That's where all the sodium alginate dissolved is. Get rid of that right there. Okay, so these two solutions of sodium alginate, these are going to be your worms, so we can color them. So grab your favorite food coloring and add 1 drop to each. 1 drop, go ahead. 1. Good. That's a pretty blue color. And what do we got here? Yellow. Good. Oh, look at that. So, are we ready to make some worms?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how to use those syringes? Okay, so next time we do this, one thing I'm going to do differently is use much less sodium alginate. I didn't measure it, I just threw in some. But you could see that it didn't totally dissolve, so if you do it at home, use very little sodium alginate. A little bit goes a very long way. So, are we ready? Go ahead and syringe in your worm solution all the way up into your syringes. Nice and easy, take your time. Take your time, buddy. Wait. Okay, ready? On 3, hold it over the calcium chloride solution and get ready to squirt it in. Okay, on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go for it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna use forks and we're gonna treat these worms like spaghetti because they were not staying on the other utensils that we used. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Scoop it out like noodles out of a soup. Look at those worms.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Those are long.
These are beautiful. So the food coloring is a great addition.
Yeah, really, really good. This was a good experiment, though. And it feels really good.
Nice. As a side note, let's think about that chemical that glows in the dark for a second. Do you remember what it is?
Zinc sulfide?
That's right, zinc sulfide.
Yeah.
What if we added zinc sulfide to the sodium alginate and then put it into the water and then formed worms? Would those worms be glow in the dark? Why don't we find out in a different video? Comment down below if you're interested in seeing that.
Like and subscribe. Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah.
I can't believe I forgot zinc sulfide and you remembered. What does that say about me?
I just remembered. It just, okay, for some reason, zinc sounds like glow in the dark.